It's been 50 years since the enactment of the Equal Pay Act, but President Barack Obama says the nation still faces gender wage disparities that must be fixed. Take a listen.
50 years ago today, President Kennedy signed the Equal Pay Act into law right here in the White House. He said it was basic to our democracy. It's the idea that all of us are created equal. And as I said in my inaugural address this year, our journey to equality is not complete until our wives, our mothers, our daughters can earn a living equal to their efforts. The day that the bill was signed into law, women earned 59 cents for every dollar a man earned on average. Today, it's about 77 cents. So it was 59, now it's 77 cents. It's even less, by the way, if you're an African American or a Latina. So I guess that's progress, but does anybody here think that's good enough? No. I assume everybody thinks we can do better.
Yes. We can.
Yes, we can.
Obama drew attention to a recent Pew poll that found women are the primary source of income for nearly 40% of households in the United States. The White House hosted an audience almost entirely made up of women, and one of those women joins us right now to talk about the Equal Pay Act and what must still be done. Star Jones is here. It's always great to have you. You were at the event. I want to pull up this photo I found on Twitter. I just love this.
One photo
of Star Jones and President Obama.
Well, the president was kind enough to come down and to greet me and the other guests that were in that area. And I appreciate it very much. And it wasn't what he was saying to me, it was more what I was saying to him.
What did you tell him?
I said, thank you for your advocacy. Not equal, not yet. And he said 100%. And then I said, of course, tell your girl I said hello, meaning the First Lady. A lot of people like to cast this as simply a woman's issue. The president enacted the White House Council on Women and Girls, which Valerie Jarrett actually heads, and she was there speaking also. So we know what his core values are when it comes to women. However, this is a family issue, Abby. Whenever you think of it as, okay, women want to earn more than 2/3 of what a man earns or 3/4 of what a man earns, what we really want to say is families deserve fair pay equity.
Why do you think it's so difficult for women to ask for higher pay? Because that seems to be part of the problem too.
You know, we talked a little bit about this last week when I came to visit. NAPW starts to give you some tools and some resources when it comes to asking for what you want. And you know, Sheryl Sandberg says lean in. Well, I say you need to figure out how to lean in on your own terms. One thing I can tell you is women tend to get a raise more than when men ask for a raise. And you know where that comes from? It's because women come in armed and ready. You have to come in with the information. You have to be able to say to your employer, this is what I have done. This is how you have benefited. This is what this job is worth. This is what you're paying me. This is what I want and what I deserve. And if you can do those things, you can get the pay increase.
That's what the men are doing.
That's what the men are doing. But you know, men sort of approach it sometimes with a little more aggression, like, yo, this is what I've been doing and I deserve this money. Women, if we come in armed and ready with the facts and the figures, there's no reason that we should not get our pay equity, I should say.